This quick and simple video will show you how to create your own map that highlights the location of your Safe Routes to School project and any nearby schools using Google Maps. This map is required when applying for a Safe Routes to School infrastructure grant from the New Jersey Department of Transportation and the state's metropolitan planning organizations, as your project must be within 2 miles of a K-8 grade school. First, you will need to create a Google account in order to access the map creation tool. Go to google.com to sign in, or create a new account if you don't already have one. Now log into your Google account and navigate to Google Maps by clicking the grid icon in the top right corner of the web page, then clicking on Maps. You can also type maps.google.com into your URL bar. In the upper left-hand corner, you'll see an icon with 3 horizontal bars. Click this icon to access the menu. Then click on Your Places to bring up another menu. If you have any locations saved on Google Maps, such as your work or home, they will show up here. On this menu, navigate to the tab on the right that says Maps, then scroll down to the bottom and click Create Map. Click on Untitled Map to name your map. In this example, we will name the map Roosevelt School Safe Routes to School Project. Now, let's pinpoint the location of your project. Use the search bar if the project location has an address. Type in the address, then hit Enter to create a marker. Click on the marker and click Add to Map. Once the marker is dropped, you can name it whatever you'd like and add any descriptive notes. We'll call it Project Location. Click Save and you'll be able to see the point on your map in your Layers panel. In the Layers panel, you can click on the paint roller icon to change the style of your labels. Choose the style Sequence of Numbers for this map. This will give each marker its own number that will make your map easier to read. In addition, you can change the color of each marker by hovering your cursor over the marker's name in the Layers panel, then clicking the paint bucket icon that appears to the right. Selecting different colors for each marker will further improve your map's legibility. Next, we need to highlight all kindergarten through 8th grade schools located within 2 miles of the project location. You can zoom in using the mouse or trackpad, or by clicking on the plus and minus buttons on the bottom right of the screen. You can pan across the map by selecting the hand icon below the search bar, then clicking and dragging. If you know or see the location of the school on the map, find the Add Marker icon below the search bar. Click on the icon once and your cursor becomes a crosshair. Click again on the desired location to drop a marker. Label the marker using the school's name, in our case Roosevelt School, and click Save. Now we need to measure the distance between the project location and Roosevelt School. The Measuring Distance tool is the ruler icon on the toolbar furthest to the right. Click on it once to show the crosshair. Click on your marker to create a line and a distance marker that you can drag over to Roosevelt School. Next, click on Roosevelt School to get the point-to-point distance that we want. Hit Enter to keep the line on the page to see and note the distance. Because the distance measurement will disappear the next time you use the measuring tool, use the Draw a Line tool under the search bar to draw and save the line. Hit Enter to save the line and label it with the distance that was noted by the measuring tool. Next, let's add another nearby school. We will be adding Lord Sterling School. You can use the marker like we did with Roosevelt School, or you can type in the school address if you know it and click Enter. Click on the marker, then click Add to Map. Once the marker is placed, you can see it identified by a new number which has appeared in our Layers screen as well. If you'd like to change the icon's color, you may do so. Rename the marker what you'd like and add any important descriptive notes. Like we did with Roosevelt School, we need to measure the distance between the project location and Lord Sterling School. Again, the Measuring Distance tool is the ruler icon on the toolbar furthest to the right. Click on it once to show the crosshair and click on your project marker to create a line and a distance marker that you can drag over to the nearby school. Clicking on the second marker will create a second point on the line and give us the point-to-point distance again. Click Enter to keep the line on the page and to see and note the distance. Use the Draw a Line tool under the search bar to draw and save a line, hit Enter, and name it with the distance like we did with Roosevelt School. You can exit Google My Maps at any time since Google has been continuously saving your work. You can access your map again later by navigating to Google My Maps the way we did at the beginning of the video. When all the necessary lines and markers have been added and you're ready to share your map with your collaborators, click on the Share icon next to the Add Layer button. Here you can request a URL to your map, invite others to view the map by adding their email addresses, and change who is able to view the map. To print the map, click the three-dot icon to the left of the search bar. Click Print Map and then click Print to create a PDF of your map. Once your PDF is created, you can print it out or save the file to your computer. We hope this video was helpful to you. Good luck with your Safe Routes to School grant application, and keep checking our website at saferoutesnj.org for additional updates and information on grants.